All right. Time to test a couple of things out, make sure everything sounds good. I think the microphone should be pretty solid. Anytime you make any changes to OBS, everything gets thrown all out of whack. Hello, Kane Lightswarm, Justana, Thomas. Oh no, not again. Here we go. Mistakes were made. Why did you show up to this content creator? Jeez, like... And I'm pretty sure the camera is going to be at a little bit of an odd angle for this week, though it should get fixed by next week. All hope. All things in hope. Okay, let's go ahead and collect where we're supposed to be, which is over in Mordona. So let's head over there. Here we go! Hey, Justana! How you doing? Polo and Lalaki are just hanging out, so that's fine. They can take their time showing up. There's no rush, no rush. Maybe at some point I'll convince Holo to... they should be able to edit the YouTube, and we'll see if, as an editor, they can go in and add the little, like, red emoji circle to say, oh, by the way, this person is live streaming. So, I'm running in circles. Let me double check everything's good. I think so. Want to test a cutscene in the inn for audio leveling. There's an inn? Sure. Hi! Hi, Zaralini! Oh, I gotta come in close for the hug. Slash hug. Oh, friend request from Xander! Yes! Accept. Ooh, that reminds me. Hi, Xander! Beautiful bow, but you get a hug. We hug here, so unless you don't like hugs. If you don't like hugs, let me know and I won't give you a hug. But it's me. Kane, awesome! Alright, well, we gotta check out your character. We always check out a character. I love the braid on the side. Oh, hey, excuse me. I think Lalaki's chocobo is getting all over the place. Nice, nice. Bard. Level... I'm gonna guess 60. I'm gonna guess 60. Let's see here. Examine. Oh, level 90 Bard. Nice. It's a very adventurous outfit, and I like it. Lovava! You're looking great. You've got some new white mage gear. I like it. I like it. Hi. Oh, it's awesome. I'm a big glam buff, so anytime there's someone new or someone changes their glams, I love to check out what their outfit and their attire is. So all my battle classes at 90, so I can flesh whatever, essentially. Flesh whatever. Oh, I don't know if you want to flesh that. Any in-room has a book called The Never-Ending Journey. Oh, that's right. That's right. Not here. Okay, I guess I'll be right back. We'll go hop to the inn real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Anyone here. Do not take the teleport with me. This is the white mage gear. Nice. Flex. I mean, I don't know. If you want to flesh whatever role, you can flesh whatever role. It's a little weird, but, you know, that's definitely a different way of saying glam, you know? How did that even happen? I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me about that one. All right, let's go to the Adventurers Guild. I don't think that there's an inn at Mordona, unless I'm totally mistaken and I didn't have to go back to Hanalan. But I feel like you have to go to at least one of the 3 major cities to get to an inn. But yes, having another person who can do any role is great because, as it usually happens, is we end up low on the totem pole of healers, which I am working very hard to get my white mage up there. I think I'm 44. I think we saw at the beginning. Yeah, level 44. So I'm getting up there myself. I have this cute little guy as my staff. Should we eat them? That's all I think he says. He's supposed to be a white mage in healing, but I feel like this little fellow is just like, I want to chew on their bones. And so I'm trying to get white mage up to 60 as well, so that I can help out in doing any of the stuff. Anything. Okay, so we can go into the heavensward main scenario quests, level 60, and we'll just play the very last cutscene. I think technically we're into the dragon's song. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Let's play the last one here then. So that way we can get that set up. Or we can kind of get a refresher on what we were doing last time. All right, let me know if the audio is good or bad. Oh, they're not speaking in this one. Okay, hang on. Skip the cutscene. Let's back up one to a speaking one, so. How people shift classes? No. Back. There's no in at Revenant's Toll. Ah, okay. There's one in Ishgard. I don't think this one has any speaking either. It doesn't. Though this is so mysterious. The Gurun Oracles. Apocrypha. There's so many things. And of course, we learned that Aliazoniane is hiding around the corner there. So I have dedicated myself to, if I'm going to say the name wrong, I'm saying the name wrong. I'm just going to commit. Hard commit.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Gave me a heart attack. Thank you. Thank you, game, for actually making me worry.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
Okay. Let me know how the audio is. Bouncing sounds all right. Perfect. Perfect. We'll roll with this then. The shield. That's where we had to glam our shield out to look like this to fit just for now. It was a requirement. Oh, it's been told to me many times how I'm supposed to say the name, and my brain just stoutly refused to let me speak properly. So kind of like you with typing Kane with typing is me with speaking. So, hi, Super Slide Swiper. It has been a while. Welcome back to the party. Alize. It's not Alicia. As I said for so long. Alize. I know though, Holo was talking about it last time though, that as time goes on, people have more speaking roles, which means you hear the names more often, and that's a great way to get it like buried in the brain is how people talk about it. So, oh, cast some abilities. Oh, you want me to cast some abilities? Check this out. How's that for some abilities? Oh, yeah. We just showed off to our squadron. You see how that was done? You weren't even taking notice, were you? Literally, none of you were paying attention. Wow. Oh, I feel terrible now. I went through all that effort of looking cool, and they didn't even know. Okay, I think last time we did this, I wanted to pause in here real quick, was that we were training, completed regime, which was we wanted to get their technical complete. There we go. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Now, I don't want to do a command mission because that's where I have to do it. I want to keep just leveling up some squadron missions. There we go. So tactical is finally up to par. Technically, physical ability is not, but we'll send him on it anyway. So, it'll be tough, but they can manage. That one's technically a little higher. That one's 415. Let's do the officer escort. Go! Be awesome. Level. Bouncing still feels good. Skills aren't blasting. Yes! Customize audio types in the sound settings. Just bring Black Mage down by like 10%. And sound effects down by like 5. Okay, well, hold on a second. I'm gonna guess that's in character configuration. Character mouse settings. No, it's probably... Notification sounds is probably a good one. System configuration. Audio. Oh, wow. You do have customized Black Mage. Check that out. And then sound effects down by 5. All right, we'll try that out. It literally gives me only 4 or 6 as options, so we're gonna stick with 4. That's what it'll be. Oh, background music. Oh, BGM background music. Come on, BGM Black Mage. I guess it would technically be BMG. Okay, so we can head to Mordona. I had something really important. Oh, don't mind the camera getting messed up for a second. Well, I guess maybe not even messed up. I needed y'all's help with something. Yeah, the camera's gonna get messed up for a second. That's fine. A coworker is playing now. Axor Ferrell. A-X-O-R-F-E-R-E-L. A-X-O-R-F-E-R-E-L. Now that I've beautifully messed up my webcam. Wow, did I get that pretty accurate? That wasn't bad at all. Nice. All right. How do I friend this guy? Friendship finder? Player search. Let's try player search. Search conditions. Name. Axor. Oh, okay. So first name, Axor. Any world. Does it have to be on the same data server as you, or can you friend people from other places? Elsewhere. Is that a place, elsewhere? I think it is a place. Yeah, interesting. So, how do you... System can go way down. How do you friend people from a different... an entirely different server? Or can you not? Do I have to visit his server, friend him, and then come back? That might be the case. Online status. Any location somewhere in the world. Player search. And you have to be in the same data center and world. We're on the same data center, but I don't think we're on the same world. Yeah, so it sounds like I'm gonna have to visit his world, because we're both on the Crystal data center. But I think I have to visit his world to friend him. So meet them by an aetheryte is the easiest way. Yeah, but they're not in this world. So okay, I'll figure that out another time. I'll find a time when both of us can get online at the same time and we can figure out how to connect. So visit their server and search for them in system. Yep, perfect. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Okay. That answered my question. Y'all are so helpful. You know that? There's so much about all of this stuff that I would be very, very lost, and huge time waste being spent just digging around through menus, being like, how do I do this? So. Okay, and here, and let's go system, sound effects, system sounds. We'll drop that down to like 35. Let's do 35 and see how that sounds. There we go. Yeah! All right. You all ready to murder some stuff? Let's get this Warring Triad number 3 on the go. Xander, you have the best coat in the game. I love it. Actually, I really miss when I had that same coat. You've got I think the same one that I had. Yeah, the Urias coat. I love that so much, and I'm like, I really want it back. I want it. Now that I see you in it, I'm like, oh no. All right. Part 3. Okay, good. I was waiting for the little quest indicator to come up there because I was like, did I do something wrong again? Did I forget somebody's quest back in Annex Shrine? It's happened to me so many times. Oh, there's 2. Oh, that's right, because one of these is going to be the hard one. The last pillar to fall. Or the extreme version. So let's get I think this is the last one. Final icon. Yep, this is going to be it. And we can do the extremes another time. I think that'll be some other future stream. We'll do the extremes synced too, because I think that'd be fun. And again, if you don't want to join in the synced stuff, you do not have to. It's just really fun for me to experience it similar to how it was on release. And I enjoy the challenge of that, so. Greetings, Warrior of Light. But one pillar of the Warring Triad remains. Zurvan, the icon known as the Demon. According to the histories I have uncovered, this monstrous being was worshipped by a race of Mericidian beastmen. These creatures are the key to maintaining Zurvan's manifestation, and we can be sure that many such thralls will be imprisoned somewhere within the research facility. It is imperative that we determine their exact location as swiftly as possible. We dare not risk repeating the near disaster we suffered at the hands of Sophia's servants. Remember that Unokalai executed all of the thralls of Sophia at the very end of the last one, thinking that we weren't capable of doing that. I believe it's he, went ahead and executed all of them so to make sure that there's no way that they could resummon Sophia at a future time. As such, your fellow scions have already begun an exhaustive search, but there are several sectors which only you, Kryl, and I can enter without fear of enthrallment. Let us make our way to Azizla forthwith and aid the investigation. I think I said that name wrong. Azizla. Enjoy your XP boost. I brought my mentor XP boosting powers. Let's go. Let's go. I cannot get XP, but that's all right. Some of you can. Natis, how are you doing, Mitha? I hope that your art is going very, very well. I've read some. I need to finish reading on the Discord all of the fact that you've been working crazy hard on an enormous number of art commissions. I think that stuff is awesome. Who knows? Maybe I might, when you're not so busy in January, find myself wanting to commission something with a little Christmas money. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. You never know. You never know. But Lovava beat me to it. I was hoping that I could distract long enough to get the teleport, but no, we don't really need experience. It's fun to have it though. I am doing very well. I am mostly over my cold. I still every now and then have a little bit of a cough, a little bit of a hang on, we're going that direction. A little bit of a cough, a little bit of a runny nose, but for the most part, I'm very much over cold stuff, and I'm so glad to be over it. It was not fun. Little Kelton Jr. definitely gave me a bit of a run for my money, but very good. Yes, tired too. I've been working 10 to 11 hour shifts all this week. Have another one tomorrow. And then 2 weeks from now, I have 2 weeks of 10, 11, 12-hour shifts. It's going to be a long couple of weeks, that's for sure. But fortunately, there's Thanksgiving as a little bit of a break in between. So speaking of, anyone doing anything fun for Thanksgiving? I think we're just visiting the in-laws, which should be nice, and hanging out with them for a little bit. But not doing any major traveling. I have some family coming in next Wednesday, which would be great to see them. And they get to meet little Junior. Junior! I don't know why. That's just kind of been his nickname this whole time. Junior. Oh. Is that where I'm supposed to go? We've never actually gone down here. Oh. Have we come down here before? Maybe we have. I don't think so, because look at this door. That's crazy. Chains all over it. Verification node. Though I don't feel like this is where I'm supposed to go for the quest, because the quest marker is over here. Last pillar.
No, I was secretly turning in the extreme quest.
Ah, you unlocked that real quick? Okay.
Yeah.
I probably should have, but I'll do that off stream sometime. Like I ever have time off stream. Okay, so... Wait, oh, was this it here this whole time and I just missed it? How? Yeah, it's just a destination spot. I ran right past it multiple times over. Redacted over here trying to start the new COVID. No, thank goodness. No, not at all. Jake, it is good that we caught you. The facility has been swarmed by Imperial troops. Not the Imperial troops. Get those Guardians out of here. By their standards, did we judge them soldiers of the 6th. Aye, once more doth regular Von Hydra stretch forth his hand to seize the forbidden fruits of Alag. And once more have our meticulous wards been swept aside like so many cobwebs. Yeah, they set up some super complex wards last time. Your meddlesome wards were destroyed from within by the pulsating energies of an icon. Oh wait, so the last icon destroyed the wards. Oh, and he came out? That's really not good. Nay, put up your weapons and listen. The followers of Zurvan have awakened, and they toil to rouse their master. I mean, shouldn't we want our weapons out to then go fight them? The demon's worshippers yet slumbered when we confronted Sophia. Could the tampering of her thals have been more widespread than we thought? They share a common enemy. 'Tis not unthinkable that they would seek to free all those the Alags had imprisoned. Yes, the cage doors are open, and whilst you stand here quibbling over who picked the locks, my soldiers are inside the facility risking their lives and their sanity. You are welcome to leave at any time. You don't have to be here. They have volunteered to face death to prevent Zurvan's servants from waking him in the fullness of his power. Now, assuming you have at last understood the gravity of the situation, it is time that I rejoined them. But you cannot hope to succeed. The icon will enslave the minds of any who draw near. Thus did I seek out those with the power to resist his influence. Aid us, and mayhap my men will not perish in vain. Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Sort of. You propose an alliance. I have delved into the depths of this place and found its technology wanting. These mechanisms have failed to hold their prisoners, and such broken artifacts are unfit to bring before the Emperor. Well, that's kind of a cool twist, and we did notice that each time that we successfully beat one of the Warring Triad, the mechanisms were over time or for other reasons at fault. We had the second one where someone had put into it a loophole, basically, to break the thralls free. And what was it? I was thinking in my head, the example was the exhaust port on the Death Star. They've implanted a weakness. So, kind of cool that he's using that as his excuse for, well, it's not even worth it, let's just destroy the place. Twice have you bested me in combat. Will you now lend me that strength and stand against our mutual foe? 'Twas in opposing your reckless schemes that Yazel was lost to us. You expect us to simply forgive and forget all that has come before? I expect you to put aside your emotions and use your better judgment. But of course, I am dealing with savages. I will not stand here and justify the death of the Ice Maiden. We pursued our ideals, and you pursued yours. Such was the result. And mayhap you might consider another point. In these endless clashes, we have all lost comrades dear to us. Yet I choose to put aside past grievances and beg your champion's aid, to appeal to your reason. Yeah, he's still not a friend, though. Far from it. Thou art willing to build a bridge of common purpose upon such tumultuous foundations? I, too, am hesitant to accept this arrangement. Arkan Y'shtola. But the offer has been made to the Warrior of Light, and 'tis his involvement which shall ultimately sway its course. I shall abide by Jake's decision. Oh, jeez. The weight is on us now. Zolva must be stopped. I cannot fight alongside the Empire. No answer. So this is one of those choosing the lesser of two evils kind of a thing. We are not friends with the Empire. The Empire has caused enormous amounts of grievances. However, if there is a period of time in which they will not shoot me in the back so that I can take down a more important foe, I'm willing to give them the hope that they don't shoot me in the back, because the reality is, yes, this is a problem. This is a bigger problem. Let's deal with the bigger problem first and then deal with the smaller problem. The Empire will still be a problem to deal with afterwards, don't get me wrong, but I think that Zervan being stopped is the most important problem. And if the Empire happens to aid in that bigger problem being solved first, so be it. I'm not for it, so. I support Zervan being stopped being the main response. Then for better or worse, we shall fight at your side. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully it's better. I don't want to get anyone killed. But yeah, the main thing is you're putting aside your internal personal grievances for the betterment of Eorzea as a whole. And that's been the goal all along, is protecting the weak, focus on Eorzea, see the big picture, and we can deal with the minor stuff later. So. Broken after 6,000 years. I mean, 6,000 years, eventually. I mean, the Alex built a moon. You'd think that they could build technology that would survive more than 6,000 years, so we're 3,000 years. Honestly, I think if a dictionary and a thesaurus came to life and had a fight with Orange, it would actually crush them both. Yes, 100% yes. Just stab the Empire in the back first. I mean, we could allow all of the Empire soldiers to get tempered, then destroy the icon, then destroy all of the Empire, and then you kind of kill two birds with one stone. Yeah, maybe we could work something out there, but... Yo, One Eye Gamer, hopefully your stream goes super well tonight. I don't know what it is that you're streaming, but I hope that it's awesome, and I can't wait to check out the rest of your... I've just been really busy, but I want to check out your God of War playthrough, because that looks awesome. Mistress Kryl and I are resistant to primal influences. We shall aid you where we can. Then let us be on our way. I still think I need a can to do like the in the helmet voice. Then let us be on our way. The Bane voice. All right, let us be on our way. Our champions have already passed through the research facility. We should not lag behind. No, we shall not lag behind. Let's go. Whoa. I also noticed that they didn't give us like the duty finder thing, so the demon stirs. This is interesting. Like a suckling babe, he feedeth upon the ether siphoned unto him by his thralls. We must needs deprive him of this sustenance. Then we just destroy those devices. Those little... cracks knuckles. Hold! Witness your soldiers. Are they fighting amongst themselves? I was thinking antennas earlier, but my mind, or pillars. My mind totally blanked. They have turned one against the other. Even half awake, Zervan corrupts and converts those who enters his aura. He's got a cool dragon helmet on. The three of us, then. Jake, Unukalai, we rush in together and each disable a generator. We cannot give them a chance to rally a defense. Please be safe, you two. There are 4 mechanisms by my count. If I can avoid the icon's miasma, my blade will make short work of the last one. We, all of us, have pledged our lives to keep your lives. I would rather you tend to my fallen. Some may yet survive with their minds intact. Okay. I don't know about tending to the Empire, but that is kind of the right thing to do. I know not if my strength will be enough. I am no champion. The battlefield is no place for uncertainty, boy. Fate has blessed you with a unique talent and an occasion to use it. Do not waste such a gift. It's stuff like that that I think we strike. Real quick, there's some cool stuff that the mythology and the idealism that the Empire, the Garleans, strive for. There's so much of it that on the surface level, you're like, yes, that sounds really awesome. Strength and making sure that your people are taken care of and, you know, all this sort of stuff. But when that's taken too far, leads to so much damage and so much hurt. And hey, now we're Empire, we're just going to go take over everywhere else, no matter the cost, and destroy everything and are seeking for power. And it's just like, some of your base concepts were kind of cool, and then you just totally lost it and you went off the deep end, so. All right, he's joining us, let's go. Oh, he's strong, but we're stronger. 1 down. 2 down. Nice, nice. Didn't have to worry about any animation. Come on, Nunukai! You got this! Oh, he's waking up! Gods, Zurvan is... Oh no! Unukalai! Get up! Oh no, he's gonna get tempered! Yo, that was sick! That was so sick! Oh, he's a total boss! No, he's gonna get tempered! Oh no! Oh, I think he dead. I don't think he's surviving that one. He slumbers once more. You saved me. Why? I told you, boy. Yours is a gift too precious to waste. A gift the Emperor may one day have need in his war upon these untamable icons. Emperor Varus, he raised me up from the ranks, stood against my detractors. I gladly give my life in his service. You must finish this. Slay these leeches upon our star. Kill them all. Kill Zurvan. Wow. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Like, you can only feel so bad when an enemy dies, and it was an honorable last stand from him. I'll give him that. Man, just when I was like, oh, he's so cool, his little gun blade and everything. Well, we can definitely fulfill his last request, that is for sure. We must needs withdraw and prepare our assault. At the cost of his very life, the Legantes hath prized open for us a window of opportunity. Can we carry his body out to at least give back to the Empire? That would be an honorable thing to do as well. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I was not expecting him to sacrifice himself. I want to talk to Unukalai about it, but that's going to start the next quest, so we'll talk to these instead. It's not often that I approach so closely to entities such as Zurvan. How sharply am I reminded of the burden we place upon those whom are blessed with the Echo. That's okay, it's a burden we gladly take. At least I gladly take. These wounded soldiers will live, but further battle is beyond them. I have counseled them to remain here until their compatriots arrive to bear them home. Oh, they did grab his body! Awesome! I had thought Regula a cold and ruthless man, but he showed surprising compassion for his soldiers. And it also seems he placed great trust in his emperor. If Regula could be convinced that the technology for containing primals is fatally flawed, then mayhaps Varus can be convinced as well. I feel like Varus may be even more unhappy, though, that his general died. Forgive me if I show little gratitude for my rescue. It is said that the Emperor and Van Hydrus were childhood friends. Foul fortune that we should be the ones to bring news of his death. Yeah, the Emperor's not gonna like it. The research facility crawls with Zervan's faithful, and they will not cease in their efforts to rouse him. If you would honor the Legantus' sacrifice, then you must slaughter those fiends to the last. You can bet your bottom dollar that we'll do that. That's for sure. For sure. Rather heroic sacrifice. Agreed, agreed. Music you hear when he's fighting with you is his theme, and it's probably my favorite track in the game. The music in Zervan is so good. Well, I'm looking forward to actually fighting Zervan and hearing it a little bit more. He's dead. Had only been stronger. There's nothing you can do about that now, except in the future, do better. It's one of those things that being weighed down by the past is not going to help you in the future. Learn from the past, move forward, and let that be a better foundation for making better choices tomorrow. Enough of that. There'll be time for regrets after we've rid the world of Zervan. Kryl has the right of it. The demon has fallen back into torpor for now. We must act swiftly if Regula's death is to have meaning. The survivors speak of an army of Thals loose within the facility. We must assume that these followers continue their efforts to awaken the Icon. Then let us concentrate upon diverting them from their task. Mistress Kryl and Master Unukalai. Prithee. Not privy, prithee. Secure the controls to Zervan's shackles and limit the restoration of his might. Arkan Yashola and I shall forge ahead and strike down those thralls as would seek to harry you. Warrior of Light, thine is, as always, the most perilous duty. Gather to thee thy trusted companions and extinguish from this realm the fires of the demon himself. With his giant axe. Hopefully he won't cut our sword in half. I kind of like our sword a lot. The Regulus theme. Is that a theme that you can get in game? I wouldn't mind getting a scroll of that to listen to it. We'll give him a good old flame salute. Proper flame salute.
All right, you ready?
Oh yeah. I was born ready. And I'm gonna get everyone dead because I'm gonna be the tank for this mission.
We currently have 3 tanks.
Oh, okay. I can switch over to Dragoon.
Whatever job you want.
I'd prefer to do it Paladin. Okay, I'd prefer to do Paladin, but... Cry, you're awesome.
All right, we're ready.
Ready again. Oh, yes. We're gonna get one rando. Let it be Leo K. He's in a cutscene, so he's probably in the same cutscene that I just exited from. Swapped over to Scholar for the heals. The heals. Thank you, Kane. Feel free to not res me if I die, because I'm probably gonna die a lot.
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zervan now.
It's only like half his body. That's awesome. Heal squad. Selly beans! Hey! Okay, turn on Iron Will. I guess I'll lead, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's figure it out. Okay, so it's got an AoE over there. Ooh! Okay, so he dropped that chunk. Great. Now he's gonna drop this chunk. That's the next chunk he's gonna drop. Ugh. Well, where do we go now? Oh! Whoa! What?
Good and evil, the war eternal.
What? He's like a dragon man. He's like dragon. All right, let's try to turn him away from the rest of the party.
My doubt is fled.
Okay, okay. Well, that failed. Okay, now there's two of them. Sorry. Okay, party, go, run. Oh! I tried to get here in time, sorry. I had a long ways to run. I am totally getting him facing the wrong direction. Ah, what am I doing? Okay, come back over here. Crisscross applesauce. Group. Okay, a little better. Get him back into the middle. There we go. Cover for you. Try to get his attention again. He's like a centaur dragon monster thing. Okay.
Witness to my will.
Oh, he's over there now. Oh, this is the DPS check. I bet there was probably a reason for keeping them separated, and I totally messed that up. One of those, like, the closer they are, the more DPS they do or something. There we go. Nice. Oh. Am I inside the shield?
Bow to my infallible judgment.
I don't think I'm in the shield. What? Okay, how did we survive that? That was definitely the Echo saving us. He's only half dead! Oh my goodness, what on earth? How are we supposed to kill this thing? Ow, 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 ow. Thank you, healers, for healing me. Okay, I'm gonna assume that I'm supposed to go over to one of these. Okay, infinite anguish envelops your body and soul. I don't know if I like that. Okay, I want to stand inside that. I can't tell if I'm doing just the most horrific job of keeping him turned away from all of the DPS, or if he's just gonna turn anyway. Because there's some bosses that they turn around no matter what you do. And so, ow, 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 ow. Oh, I forgot. I gotta remember that every time. Every time, immediately group. Because you're so far separated. Karasena has done an amazing, amazing job of picking up the slack. Okay. Go to one of these. Did I get everyone killed?
My equivocation cost me this contest.
I totally failed. I think I got everyone killed.
Suffer in endless torment.
Oh no. No, did I fail at the oh my gosh. At the 11th hour, I ruined everything. I think. Okay, he turned a lot. I was trying to heal LB3 and DPS took it. No, it's fine. Okay, so to really quickly explain, I did use the provoke ability to get his attention, but that's only because Karasena was like so low health. They were like at like a 10th of their health, and I was like, if he just keeps focusing more on Karasena, even with the healers, I think they're gonna die anyway. So I provoked to pull it to me because I was like at 100% health, but I don't know that I was supposed to do that, so. Do you soak the matching color or opposite? See, I don't know anything about the matching color, how that works. So, same color, soak matching. Okay, so I think that has to do with some debuff that we get, that we have to go to the matching color. So, I'll try to keep that in mind.
You know where those little blue and orange circles appear?
Blue and orange? You mean like the 3 different colors? Or the 3 different orbs?
The little towers, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a debuff when those appear, and that debuff tells you the color of the tower that you should go to soak it.
Okay, I will try to do my best. I think everyone who has the color debuff has seen it. Karasena. Vuln stack only happens if someone doesn't go in the right circle. Okay. Oh, well, that's definitely me. I never went into the right circle. Never once. So. Okay. I'm going to do my best to, again, off tank. And I'll let Karasena take the main lead on it. Alright. I've also learned you don't want to stand right next to the main tank, because there's a lot of things that deal more... Wow, that's really rude of you. Ow. Deal more damage to the main tank if you stand underneath them. So... Oh, look at the... I didn't even notice. Look at the legs! Whoa, wait! His centaur body has a face? Zul'Vin is released from containment. I missed that there's a mouth on that thing. Oh, my word. All right, I'm going to stand on the side. I want to be close enough that I can clemency. Or not clemency, but cover. Oh, that's the wrong direction, but that's okay. Okay. Whee! Into the corner we go. All right, now group. Yeah. See, I'm learning. I can learn. All right, so he's gonna turn anyway, regardless of what we do. So that's fine. I'm somewhat of a raider myself. All right. Green Goblin. So now this is where we get maybe the seeds on us. I got one over here. And then group. So that's it. He made a comment about ice.
I shall rise above all.
All right, so now this is gonna be the DPS check. Look at him hanging out there.
Bear witness to my will.
The background is wild as well. All right, this time I'm just gonna pull mine over here. I'm gonna just leave them separated. Unless Karasena decides to pull something closer together, I'm not gonna stress about soloing or doing it myself. Alright, this should be the last of these. Alright, stand in the middle. He's gonna freeze time.
Bow to my infallible judgment.
Oh my gosh. It's like he's attacking you behind the screen too. Epic. Down for the count.
Endless torment.
All right. You have blue debuff.
Blue debuff. Infinite ice. Alright, so them all go out. Blue! So it's 2 blue, 1 red. Get in the middle! Lasers everywhere. I love his 4 wings too. Ah! Ow! Whoa! I should have dodged that. Jeez! Jeez! That's a way to murder. Okay, over here in the corner. Come on, Katara! Into the middle, into the middle, into the middle, into the middle. Come on. Woo! I cannot imagine how hard this is on extreme. Like, this isn't hard in this version, but it's certainly complicated. There's a lot going on.
You have red debuff this time?
Red! Oh, wow. There we go. I was like, wait a minute, it's limit break time. And how epic. That was insane. Oh, well done. Well done. That was sick. We gotta get a picture after that. Come over here so that way we don't have the portal in the background. I know you can turn it off in G-pose, but that was sick! His, like, whole design with the wings and everything, that is so epic. Hello, Mama dancing. Oh, I want to catch the Dragoons in their flip. That was awesome. Both of you flipping together. I think we could get you in the background here. Hang on. If I zoom out a little bit. Yes, yes, this will work great. And then hide that. Oh, that is so cool! I love that. Perfection. Oh, that is amazing. That is amazing. All the Dragoons. Not floor tanks this time, though. You all did amazing. Amazing. Cry, thank you. Before you disappear, I want to give you a quick hug. All y'all did awesome. Amazing tanking. Amazing tanking. We defeated him! Definitely one of the most complex ones that we've done yet, especially for not extreme mode. Like, I can definitely tell that the primals as a whole are like leveling up their difficulty, for sure, for sure. Incredible as always, Jake. It was literally everyone else. It was all of the people in the chat. If you click the character and click the bottom with the wunch, that character moved to the other. Oh, if you click a character, the camera will hop in the G pose, I think is what you're talking about. So you can help to like center it. But, oh, very fun fight. Hopefully that'll be the last our world sees of the likes of Zurvan. I doubt that. Every one of his thalls has been slain as far as we can determine. Our victory over the warring Triad is complete. An impossible feat had we not been blessed with your cooperation. And let us not forget the efforts of Regula van Hydrus and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon would have awoken far sooner and possessed of far more formidable energies. The bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors on the return journey to Garlemald. 'Tis known that the Imperials recognize no god, yet they would honor the dead in their own fashion. I'm glad that they removed the body. I'm really glad about that. And when next we meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. It was an interesting exchange nonetheless. They spoke of their present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Varus befriended Regula in their youth, it seems, and was highly impressed by his martial prowess. It is common knowledge that Regula's rise to Legantis was in great part advocated by the Emperor himself. As in case we didn't do some of the smaller conversations and pick up on that. Regula freely admitted his shortcomings when it came to politics, and it was Varus's unconditional support that served to win his undying fealty. One does not expect such tales of comradeship to lurk beneath the Empire's iron exterior. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation, it would seem I am surrounded by heroes. You can be a hero too, you just gotta make the right choices. And yet, my own actions were aught but heroic. I have not the qualities nor the character to stand at the Warrior of Light's side. What a curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you do not measure up to some arbitrary requirement? Who is this character? I'm trying to figure out if there's anyone in our past who wishes to be by the Warrior of Light's side. I mean, it's not Alfie, no, clearly. I would be shocked if it was. Yeah, I don't know that this is a character we've met before. If you knew of the path I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I doubt myself so. Return with me to the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it. Sounds good. Okay, once again, I'm going back to an earlier statement that I made last stream. How is this not required content? Like, literally, General Van Valdis, or whatever his name is, died. Like, legitimately died. How are you going to carry forward the story of, like, the main story quests and not know that this, like, super important general of the Emperor himself died? I don't get it. I just don't get it. That's okay, though. I will just tell everyone, including my friend who is currently finishing playing through ARR, my coworker, that he absolutely must needs play some of the side content because it is super important. Very important. Maybe the extremes aren't, but... Regular Van Hydrus. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Okay, let me catch up a little bit on chat real quick. You can choose the pose one by one. Oh, wait, really? So you click the character, click the bottom. Oh. I totally know what you're talking about. Okay, brief side note, I'm gonna click G pose. So in here, you can enable emotion, all motion, or target motion. So target motion, you can click on one single target and be like, that target, stop here, versus all motion, stop here. And I've been doing all motion and just waiting for everyone to kind of be in the middle of a pose, but you can take the time to individually stop someone at the best moment of their emote, which is really cool. I totally didn't realize that you could do that with the target motion, but it makes a lot of sense now. Thank you for that. Thank you. I don't know that I want to take a whole lot of time when doing the G poses afterwards, but we'll see. Maybe I do. If we got a bunch of time, why not? Why not? Make everyone look super pretty. You are welcome, though. Anyone who is doing the G poses with me, you're more than welcome to just take the time and set everyone, including yourself, especially yourself, up as best as you want. That's totally fine. So, very glad that I swapped to Scholar. I just wish I'd been a touch faster on the LB3 button the first round. Might have been able to save us. It would have been epic, but it's totally okay. Again, I blame myself a lot for that first one. So, I missed Living Dead too. Not sure I follow that, but that's okay. Maybe we finally get some answers. Come on now, Unukahalai, give us the answers. We'll make a G-pose master out of you. Yeah, thank you. I need the G-pose glamour and then the G-pose master. Gonna make some glam adjustments. Go for it. Go for it. With your victory over Zervan, the warring Triad is finally defeated. I'm afraid, however, that my own efforts have often been more of a hindrance than help. You and your fellow Scions deserve to hear the reasons behind my actions. Here we go, here we go. Sorry for the sniffles. Stay hydrated, folks. The cute little wave gets me every time. Every time. I promise to tell you of my journey, of who I am, and of where I am from. The truth is, I am not of this world. All right. Refresher. I remember something. I think it is that this guy's master watched a different star world get destroyed by people absorbing too much ether and like completely decimating the whole world. So we learned last time that there was like multiple world/stars, and that I think this character's master is from one of them. So hopefully there'll be a little bit more, but I'm just trying to start from a baseline of what I remember from the last stream and information. So I was born of a different star, a child whose power of the echo was too feeble to save his dying world. A child whose power of the echo was too feeble. So he's born of a different star, but still has the echo, which means, is Hydaelyn the guardian of multiple worlds? Because he has the echo, and the echo is of Hydaelyn. Maybe. Too feeble to save his dying world. Ooh, cool eyes. The purple. A child who, unlike you, never became a warrior of light. Was that by choice or by the world dying? When all I knew stood on the brink of destruction, I was yet half grown. I mean, you still look half grown. Just saying. Had I been born but a handful of years earlier, history may have been written a different tale. The seeds of other heroes that have had yet to fully sprout may not have withered and perished. The seeds of other heroes that had yet to fully sprout, haha, sprout, that's what we are, may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you now as the Void. The Void. The Ascians Void? The Void between Hydaelyn and Orzia? Void?
You've done some Void content before.
Where we went to... Right, well, that was the whole, like, saving... Minfilia, after she was kidnapped by the Ascians. We had to go to the Void and fight a bunch of monsters to get to the platform, and we fought like the darkness creature. No, it wasn't Minfilia. It was during the Crystal Tower. At the very top of the Crystal Tower, the cloud of darkness kind of broke through, and we had to enter it, and we fought a whole bunch of monsters and everything, and then finally escaped. That's the Void, right?
Correct.
Right. But is that plane different than the plane that the Ascians are on in their little 12 platforms? Or is that, as Smiles in the chat, I can't give too much information, so...
Nah, I can't say too much. So.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. So, the Void Scent. But, so where the Void Scent come from, the Void, is where the world was that he comes from. Though Jake knew not that I spoke of my homeland, I have explained to him before the cause of its ruin. A magic was devised to contain a defeated primal's might within a stone known as Aurosite. And that's what we were talking about. Your Aurosite? Our Aurosite? What kind of Aurosite? And the energies which bled from this imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. Now I'm going like, hold on. Are the Warriors of Darkness from the Void world? Because he talks about corrupting those who wield the leaky Aurosite. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for ether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends. Okay, maybe not. And none who clung to the faint traces of light were strong enough to oppose them. Aww. But there were some that fought and tried to stop the heroes from becoming hideous fiends. The demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's ether in even greater amounts, until one day the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness, an entire world unmade in an instant. The void scent you encounter here in this realm are the twisted remnants of once mortal beings who gnaw on what motes of life force remain. That, to me, is taking me back to the very first void scent that we met, the little flying creature, when we encountered Thancred. And that was once a mortal being, like a hero or something, that has gotten completely twisted way beyond recognition. That's crazy. So are the gargoyles, so are all of those monsters. Elidibus. As I lay dying, beaten and broken in my failed last stand. So he tried to fight. Dying, beaten and broken in my failed last stand. 'Twas my present master. Wait, Elidibus is his master? Who found my tormented spirit and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. Okay, yes. So the rift that the Asians hang out at is different. So there's world, like cousins, the rift between worlds, and then Hydaelyn / life force energy. It was he who first introduced me to Urianger. At my mentor's feet did I learn of the nature of reality, of the existence of mirrored worlds, and the eternal struggle between light and dark. Sudden, and I like his cloak, it's really a cool cloak. Sudden and overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by a calamity beyond imagining. Whoa, this is a game changer here. Sudden and overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by a calamity beyond imagining. That means that if light were to 100% win, according to him, then the world would suffer a super calamity. But obviously, if darkness were to fully win, also would happen. Which I think is partially maybe why Elidibus and the Asians are not focused on darkness winning or light winning. They're focused simply on chaos. By causing trouble and chaos, they're causing fights and wars that constantly allow the light and dark to battle. And by doing battle, it keeps the world from falling 100% light or 100% dark. Maybe. Now, I'm not saying the Asians are good guys. I'm not. I'm just trying to put 17 puzzle pieces together and they don't all fit correctly. Where's the hammer? Just smash those pieces in. As the self-appointed custodian of this balance, my master warned me that the source, the first of all worlds, slips perilously close to oblivion. Is this world Orzia the source, the first of all worlds? Slips perilously close to oblivion. I like this self-appointed custodian. He's like, I'll clean all this up. This is my job now. In what spirit did this master proffer such a warning? A benevolent gesture or a veiled threat? To these questions and more do I mean to coax forth answers. Yet no matter his intention, that Hydaelyn doth teeter on a knife's edge is an undeniable truth. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make? Okay, so Hydaelyn being teetering on the edge of losing power, so if Hydaelyn loses all of her strength and all of her power, she will assumably fade, which means the light will be gone, which means darkness will be 100% overwhelming, which means that the world will collapse. So Hydaelyn needs to have enough strength to keep the light fighting back, but not so much that it overwhelms and also is 100% either, supposedly. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make? So he had to come and help out. I chose to join my master and act as his instrument on this star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. I will see this world saved. So that kind of alludes to that Oruzia is the source, but it doesn't 100% confirm it. He just said he'll act as his instrument on this star, but I assume that it's probably the source. And yet I hesitated at the most crucial of moments. What rights have I to stand alongside a true warrior of light? You can still become your own warrior of light. In thine own words, thou wert called before thy time, and I offer that thou dwellest overmuch on the question of what maketh the hero. It's the choices that you make that makes a hero. The search for the answer leaveth thee paralyzed by doubt. Analysis paralysis. Heed me, Master Unukalai. Thou dost need not believe thyself a hero to perform great deeds. 'Tis the deed itself which earneth thee the hero's mantle. So well spoken. Aye, the ideals you hold can be less important than having the faith to act upon them. Regula's loyalty to the Emperor guided his actions until the last, and though we did not see eye to eye on many things, his final deeds can be called not less than heroic. Personally, I find that faith in my companions allows me to act unhindered by uncertainty. I hope she's a repeat character. I know that should I ever falter, Jake and the others will be there to support me or steer me back on the right path if needed. Of course we will. Not that Kryl would ever falter. Kryl's amazing. I see. In the days leading up to my world's destruction, I was entirely alone. I never knew what it was to have such comrades. I cannot imagine the loneliness you must have felt, but look around you now, Unukalai. You're not alone anymore. The perfect mother character. No, that had to be truly painful for him, because, you know, like, even if you look at, like, Lord of the Rings and Frodo and Sam, you have the... Sam always supported Frodo, Merry and Pippin always supported each other. You know, there was such a teamwork effort. That's what made them strong, was their teamwork. And now imagine from the very beginning of the Fellowship of the Ring, when Frodo's like, I'll take the ring to Mordor. And then he's just doing it by himself that whole way. Just, like, how much harder would that whole journey have been? And for him, in the whole days leading up to the world's destruction, he was alone. He was the only person that was attempting to fight back and ultimately failed. The weight of that had to just be insane. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So is he officially joining the Scions? I'm also curious on if anyone else knows that his master is Elidibus. We get to see Elidibus because we know the cloak and we know who he is. But he just said my master, so it's a good assumption that at least everyone but Urianger doesn't know necessarily that his master is Elidibus. I will fulfill my promise to save this world, and when I stumble, I shall be glad to have your hands there to steady me. My apologies. This is difficult for me. For so long have I spoken from behind a mask. Is he going to put it back on? We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. I should hope you appreciate the irony of that statement. Mr. Glasses all the time and hood up all the time. That's a great moment for Y'shtola. I mean, it's true. It's true. He's just so used to wearing glasses, he doesn't even think about it anymore. The cute little wave. I'm going to train my kid to do that, so that way every time that he's just like... I just, you know, break out in tears of adorableness. 5,000 gil. I'm rich beyond measure. Okay, I think both of these are just the... Yeah, both of those are just the extremes, which I'll unlock between streams. But I have a lot of chat to catch up with, so let me bounce up here a second. One Eye Gamer, have a great night, everyone. One Eye Gamer, I hope you have an amazing night. I hope your stream goes super, super well. Wait, there's a whole bunch up here. The world of darkness. It's a place known as invalid input. I love it. Yeah, if you can't say something, feel free to just drop smile emojis. That's what Holo and a bunch of other people do. It's a great way of just, you know, being like, there's information here, but I can't fill it in. So I think that we can explain about the voids. The void is the place where voids come from. The place where the Ascians hang out is between dimensions. We've learned that a whole bunch. Theorizing. The best part of the game. Theorizing is the word, yes. Thank you. The game is great about laying out these puzzle pieces and interweaving them over long periods of time. Orzia is a continent. Yeah, oh, I mean, I can only call Orzia the planet as well as the continent because that's the only context that I have at the moment. When we learn a different name for the planet, then I'll call it that. But that's the best that I got right now. Urian J is very encouraging. He's awesome. Kryle's the best. Big sister, not mother? Okay, I guess. Similar figure. No one walks to the end alone. And with that, the Warring Triad is complete. We beat it all. We did it somehow. We mostly survived. I only got everyone killed like twice. No big deal. Ooh. So pretty. Wait, no, you hit it. Bring it back. There it is. Ooh. There we go. That's so pretty. Whoa, a little close. A little spiky. I love like the little planets that are spinning around it. Wait, that actually might be the planet there. Is that the planet Orzia? Or like I was just talking about that. And then that's maybe the moon. And then the star in the middle is like the sun. That's not like a real orbit, but as an astrologian, that's actually crazy cool. I think they put like way more detail in that than most people might notice. I love that. Well, man, now I want to be an astrologian. I want a weapon that looks that awesome. With little cards and everything going around it. That is brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Shadowbringer's Relic. Nice. Machinist. Matthias. Matthias, are you here? Are you hanging out in the stream? Or are you just here looking awesome? Just being cool. Being your cool self. Okay, well, man, we got a whole open world to us on what we can do. So many options. What time is it? It's 9:30. There's at least another hour that we can do. So the question, Holo, is do we go to Heidelin is the name of the planet?
Yeah,
Or
they
the
refer to
star?
the planet as Heidelin.
Oh, okay. So Heidelin's both like the crystal and also the planet. I'll keep that in mind. That actually helps clear up a couple of things, a couple of conversations. That makes a lot more sense.
Oh my god, for the longest time, I somehow missed like the lines of text that gave context for them referring to the planet as the star.
Right.
And so for the longest time, I thought when they were talking about a star, they were talking about like an actual celestial star.
Oh,
and I
like
was
the sun.
I was like, this is so confusing.
There's a lot of that terminology that can be so easily missed, but I really appreciate it because it definitely makes it feel otherworldly without being too absurd and strange. And that's a very fine line to balance. I read a lot of fantasy books, and you can tell a good writer when they write just off enough that you don't feel like it's a modern day person speaking, just happens to be in a medieval fantasy world, but they have their own language, but it's not so foreign that you're just reading it going, I don't understand any of what they're talking about. It's just completely strange. So really good writers can find that balance, which is awesome. So a vibrant planet, a vibrating planet. Okay, so Holo, do you think MSQ, which is what my initial plan was, or should we do something like an extreme to kind of fill an hour and a half of time? Because I'm thinking we go back to MSQ and do a little bit more of that. That's my plans.
I will never say no to MSQ. I'll just say that.
Okay, okay.
However, I will say MSQ, if you take it at a brisk pace, you can get it done in an hour. It'll probably take about an hour and a half. So
That sounds like a pretty solid chunk of time. So we'll
Alright.
do a moderately brisk pace. So we'll aim for an hour and 15. How about that? Hour 15. All right. To Karthus we go. Except I can't even teleport to here. What are we doing?
make them away, toys.
Making my way to Ishgard, wandering fast, riding a dragon, going downtown. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Everyone's always gonna vote MSQ. The Glamours in need of an update. Yes, get your warm gear. Get your warm gear. Oh, I need to... That's a good call. I need to dispel this glamour. I changed the chest piece on this for a thumbnail. Y'all don't even know how many thumbnails are me just going back in time and re-wearing the same outfit that I was wearing so that I can look like I used to for the thumbnail. I use the journey book in the inn quite a lot for that sort of stuff. By the way, welcome! Oh, thank you. To Ishgard? To Heavensward? To 3.2 content? To Super Sideswiper coming back and hanging out in the stream once again because it's been like a month since you've been hanging out here? And it's awesome to see you again? Oh, Lalaki changed to Red Mage? Red Mage, I'm guessing. Yeah! Lalaki, you look great! That's an awesome outfit. Is that a Shiva blade? Augmented Shire Rapier, augmented Hailstorm Rapier. I think that's the Shiva Red Mage weapon. It looks icy. Looks icy. Yes, let's talk to the level 74 carbuncle. Tataru, you summoned your carbuncle again. Okay, now hold on. What's the fancy key here? To... Is it Alt? No. I'm gonna figure
X.
it out. X. Ah, there we go. Thank you. 3.2. MSQ, you're attempting to get up and turn on the PC. No! Midnight, you're supposed to be relaxing. Get some rest. Alpino, Jake, I've been looking all over for you. We received news regarding Flamine, Pari Boulder, and Coltonet. Yay! We've been wondering where the three of them were. Remember, Flamine went to go investigate Minfilia's disappearance and I think traveled to Thanalan. And Boulder and Coltonet went to go with her as her kind of bodyguards. Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Scion's good name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Lominsa. They should be arriving at any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. I think we're gonna get spied on a lot, our whole existence. And I mean, welcome to Google. They know our everything, so, you know, just give in to the complete collection of all your information. Quite, but what wonderful news. To think that our reunion is close at hand. I don't think that Flamine's gonna be happy that Minfilia is still disappearing, though. A pleasure to see you too, Alfino. Ah, Thancred and Kryl. What brings the two of you here? Kryl and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. Are we gonna get all four of them back? And we may just have found the answer. Link Pearl! This whole time! No. Jake, when you were fleeing Ul'dah with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, I see no reason to suspect that it is not. It seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. But why? That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, for I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will, which I think Kryle's ability might allow her to be able to sense. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Jake felled the Ultima weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy, which, had to do with him joining the Asians for a short period of time. So the battleground is where we can find the data on the ripple? Because that's nowhere near where Minfilia was. 'Twas there that Heidelin intervened to shield him from the magic I invoked. Kryle and I will infiltrate the castrum and analyze the ether within. Oh, okay. So it's Heidelin's intervention ripple that they're trying to get data on to be able to replicate that to follow where Minfilia could have potentially gone. I get it. The two of you, alone? I mean, I can go too. I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies to which hide Kryle while the patrols pass. 'Cause she's small. Besides, if you and Jake come along, who will see to Flamine's grand homecoming? I mean, can we get Minfilia before bringing Flamine home? Because I think that would be even better. When you put it like that, very well, I will trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Lominsan docks? I think we can take a trip to Lominsa. Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stones. Safe travels. Okay, I guess you don't have to get dressed for cold weather. We're going to the beach. It's time to get our fishing on. Yeah, let's go. Time for fishing. Involuntarily joined the Asians. Oh, I know. 9/10 of the law. Accidental possession or not, I mean, involuntary or not, it still happened. Hailstorm is the 240 gear below Shire. First released February 23rd, 2016. Oh, is that when 3.2 was released? Nice. All right, I got my fishing pole. Let's hook us a friend. I'm going fishing for some allies. They are over here next to the Arcanist Guild. All right, before we jump into the next thing, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. So, quick water break, everyone. Stay hydrated. I'm gonna be right back. 1 cup was not enough. Usually it is. Okay, we're back. We back. We back. Ah, Flamine! You made it! You're alive! Where have you been this whole time? We'll stick with our Dragoon for now, even though, you know what? Doesn't matter. We'll be our fancy paladin gear. I guess I should have talked to the other two first. Could have talked to the other two. Oh, Jake, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. How have you been, Fleming? You've been gone for a really long time. Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Tataru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Hannish vessel. Hannish vessel? First time we're hearing about that. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we, Coltonet? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance, I think this is a new outfit for some of them. I think so? But I can't remember. It's actually been a long minute since I've seen them, but those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. She's not there yet. That's what I said. We kind of need to find her first. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? We did our best to make it not happen. Forgive me, I'm sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. As Thancred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me. And he will watch over her to the very last. I shall pray for her safe return, and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much and more to be done. The Braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. To the Scions, and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah! All the Moreno outfits. Yeah, okay. I'm glad that my eyes weren't going cross-eyed. Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones. I know. That's where I was like, we need to find Minfilia first before we let Flamine know. So that way, she totally doesn't get super upset that Minfilia has disappeared this whole time. Hey, Funky, thank you so much. Is that Thancred? It is. Because he's got one eye covered.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Ready to proceed. She has a great way of speaking.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Hold on. Hold up. There's something odd about Thancred. So, the eye patch was covering his eye, which clearly is mostly okay, but it is white, which could be similar to Y'shtola's white eye, that the eye is blinded, but the eye itself is still like in normal condition. It's just a blinded white eye, and he doesn't need an eye patch. Or he's been totally messing with us this whole time, and there's something else going on with his eye that he doesn't necessarily need the eye patch for. But my guess is that it's leaning towards the blinded white eye, like when you get a cataract or something in it, and it turns kind of this milky white, and you can't use it, but it technically still is an eye. So his eye is injured, not ruined. Knocked off to the side
Why must
in
you
his
be
skinnies.
so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
He's been changed. He's been changed.
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
Aww. Flamine. But, Lalaki, that's where I thought that his eye was blind. He kept referencing that his eye was blinded, but we're learning that that may
This
not
is
be
neither
true.
the time nor the place.
Yeah, he is so salty.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
Old-fashioned. Get with the times.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think.
Oh, okay.
15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade.
We watched that.
Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
I'm still just blown away and shocked that they used that intro for Final Fantasy I as canon for Final Fantasy II and on, and yet they still managed to rebuild an entire game, even keeping stuff that happened in 1 canon to 2 and beyond. Like, that's just so cool.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path.
The other thing about it is that it's so easy when a project fails to retcon so much of it. And just to be like, well, that didn't work, let's just throw it in the trash and start over. And instead they said, well, that didn't work. Let's take the best of it and move forward and use it to build something new and better. And that's such a hard thing to do. They literally took the most challenging task and they knocked it out of the park. Which is so cool.
She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
Aww. And yeah, I mean 1.0. I should clarify that, so. 1.0.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
Means the world, but in a little bit different way. Not like a lover, but just like someone he looks up to.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
An old friend.
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend.
She never talks of you.
When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Torpor? I awoke from my torpor. It's time to learn a new word. State of physical or mental inactivity. So like a coma. Lethargy. Yeah, it's like a coma. So I'm guessing she, when the island, the students of Baldascion Island got Thanos snapped out of existence, she got put into a coma. And when she woke up from the coma, she found out that Minfilia had been asking after her. I wonder if you went back and watched all those cutscenes with the Minfilia talking about the students of Baldascion, if she did mention Kryl. I don't think so, but it'd be interesting if she did name Kryl.
She does, in fact.
Then for Minfilia's sake,
if you go back and you watch the cutscene that happens right after you find out Thancred is possessed, and they're all on board the airship afterwards. In that cutscene, when Alphino is speaking and it pans by and Minfilia is in the background, if you read the text that appears of Minfilia talking, even though Alphino is the one speaking in the foreground, so you're paying attention to him talking, she mentions Kryl by name.
Okay. I knew that she did a call because I remember making a comment about her talking about something arriving, and that she was like, oh, well, that's great. I'm glad that, this thing is arriving. That's really cool. I'll look forward to that. But, and Alphino's, I think, talking about his grandfather, where he still had yet to learn all of the details about Louisoix. But, nice. I want to go back and rewatch that now and be like, oh, cool. Yeah, I want to get a refresher on that. So now I know exactly which cutscene to go hunting for, so. For Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Heidelin's intervention will lead us to her. Now that we've stood around for a full guard shift change at the castrum, let us go in. Yeah, I noticed when I was going through stuff that when I said 1, people could think FF1. And I was like, let's hope that because I'm playing 14, people will get the reference, but... Good night, Cry. I think you disappeared before I got to say goodbye, but hopefully you're doing great and have a great night. Mr. Buck here has a very similar... Sorry about that. That sneeze came out of nowhere. But yeah, he had a very, very similar look to our own copycat. Or should I say copy-aura? Aura. It's great to be back in the toll. It even smells like adventure. Home at last. I must make my rounds and see who remains. We got a lot of new people here too. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we have shared so much. God's help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Inside we must go! Everyone's slowly taking their time. Doing the RP walk. Triple Triad matches not allowed in here? Wow. I guess the Scions don't want anyone triple Triading it up in here. That's fine. Alright, let's do a quick refresher of the new people around here. Is that the Lady Flamine I've heard so much about? Well, I shall have to introduce myself. Some of this stuff is really great because you kind of learn characters before you then get further introduced to them later on. Well, there's a whole lot of quests. What? First Orker, now Hori. A passing fancy I should suffer. But this? She's hopeless, utterly hopeless. Wait, hold on. I'm missing pieces here. Orker, now Hori. Fancy I should suffer. This? Utterly hopeless. Clements. What storyline am I missing with you? What have I forgotten? Ah! First Ochre. And now Hori. Alright, well, who is Hori talking to? He's over here. Is it Anor? Yeah, so Ochre is here. So Ochre... Alright, Ochre, where's he going? He has returned! Together, my brother and I shall serve the Scions till the breaking of the 8th dawn! Oh, that would be awesome. Oh my, decisions. Yeah, decisions on, like, all of these quests. All of these are MSQ quests, too, which is great.
Remember, there was this whole side plot going on where she was trying to hint to Osher that she was interested in him.
Okay.
It was Aenor, right? And then she finds out that Osher has a brother, but has never actually met Hori.
And now that he's here, she's going decisions on which of the two that she is interested in going out with.
Correct. And Clements is her sister.
Okay. First Osher and now Hori. Fancying passy, rather than like, I really want to go, rather than a passing fancy. She's hopeless, utterly hopeless. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot that Anor was interested in Osher, but that's great. That's cool. It's these sort of stuff that I'm like, man, I need to like have a notebook that I keep some of these small little side stories written down in, so that I can keep track of them, because some of that stuff is so fun. Seeing the character interactions, and like if you walked in randomly and there was someone crying in the corner, like, would you want to know what's going on? I would. I worry that Argamus is getting a bit carried away, but I suppose I can overlook it on this occasion. Well, this is Argamus, but we can't talk to him because that'll be MSQ stuff. So I'm sure we'll talk to them in a moment. You must tell the children at once. They've always been so fond of Hori. Oh yeah, yes! He did all sorts of training with them. That was a lot of fun. When our comrades betrayed us, I feared all was lost. How wrong I was. They have all returned. Okay. Don't think there's anybody else. There's Alfino and Tataru. Here at last, thank the 12. Nothing like a homecoming to lift everyone's spirits. Thanks for bringing them back. We need a feast. Once Minfilia returns. Elaine, Ephemy, it fills my heart with joy to see both of you hale and healthy. And what of Higiri? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. They're so, gracious. Oh, so even the MSQ has just talked to the Scions. That's nice. We were already doing it. Ah, we could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions and stalwart companions. Brings a tear to the eye. Oh yes, drink to your heart's content. Alright, Isildur. I heard it all from Elaine. So where is she? If I'm to greet the songstress of Ul'dah, I would do so on my feet. She's up there. You can go talk to her. To secret oneself in a ship's hold to secure safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we all know all too well. Ah, yes. When they are well rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray, grant me a moment longer at least. Though I'm happy to oblige you, my legs are rather less accommodating. Oh, that's really cool. Because they escaped by sneaking on a ship as well. And so there's some kind of connection that they have between the two of them on a similar story of how they escaped. That's really neat. Oh sure, what in the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why you, brother, you and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet, now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with the Hanesh, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. Oh goodness, I feel like we're aiming for a rematch between myself and Ore, which is awesome. Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once you have settled in, I would join the search. That's great. Yes, there are still many who have not returned yet. Speak with Tataru. That was the healthy refresher that I needed and was looking for. So that was perfect. It's almost like they knew. How did they know? Reunions like this need food. Like food being served is the best way for a reunion to get together. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Stop blaming yourself. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing. Others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alfino. I know we will. Minfilia, Yida, Papalymo, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. Of course. And we get some cookies! Always take the cookies. They may not be the healthiest, but they're the tastiest. It's almost like they knew we needed food. Thancred and Kryl contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castrum Meridium bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them in Y'shtola in Idleshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. You could say hi real quick and then run away. Just like a, hi, bye! Bye! Alright, to Idleshire we go. Very different than Workingshire. We prefer Idleshire. It's much more relaxing. No! Oh, okay, good. That's London. Totally different. I shall pay the teleport fee. Ha ha ha. Are you saying welcome back to me? Oh, you're already in Idleshire. Oh, nice. Nice. Bolaire has returned. You knew where I was going to be headed. So many blue quests to do. So little time. Look at everyone hanging out. What a little party we got over here. 'Twas rather less than I hoped, though mayhap I asked too much. Oh, okay. How is Flamine, by the way? Enchanting as ever, I trust. I shall have to pay my respects when time allows. My apologies. I see that I'm the last to arrive. So, what news do you have for us? Well, as we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of the Ultima weapon's destruction. A ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Heidelin shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Silde aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. So, Heidelin directly protected Kryl when the Isle disappeared. Whatever happened to the Isle. Heidelin's been busy, been at work, protecting and shielding and doing all sorts of stuff. Heidelin, there's no other explanation. But there is more. When I studied the site where Y'shtola used flow, it appeared that not 2, but 3 beings had been affected. Yet, unlike Y'shtola and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there, and then not. Now recall your visions of a vast crystal floating in a sea of aether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that, when communing with Heidelin, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1, Heidelin interceded. 2, a third being was caught in Y'shtola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3, Heidelin may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. So I'm gonna guess that Minfilia's consciousness is with Heidelin, but her body has been sent elsewhere. But we have no idea where her body has disappeared to. You're implying, I take it, that Heidelin guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her, body and soul, unto the ethereal sea. In which case, we must needs continue our search there. For a blessing, the means to do so already exists. I speak of the Anti-Tower, a charlatan construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, you only need ask its custodian, a contrary old crone who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the Anti-Tower? I had no idea. Then our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. She will love that. She loves being asked to help out. Okay, so Minfilia is in this sea of ether, but that got me asking even more questions. That this place is a place that you can overlook? How interesting. It seems like it would be on a whole different plane of existence. Not something that you could just, you know, attach a telescope to and take a quick gander. Also, we took a pause for a second. That was weird. Totally have not addressed the fact that there is this enormous robot just hanging out over here. Nobody seems to mind that it's just, you know, chilling, doing its thing. Just tearing up a part of the world. All good, all good. I know it totally should not, but I'm totally gonna come down here real quick and see if there's like a doorway. Because we've not actually checked it out up close. Oh, there is. What? Look at this thing. That is 100% a door. Red bricks. Shh. Giant of metal is holding fast to land, and Slowfix is telling red bricks to keep eyes on Big Hand. Okay, well, you do your job. You're kind of looking the wrong way to keep your eyes on it, but you know that's cool. Bonk. Oh, we discovered a new location. Great. Fascinating. Look at that giant curved spike thing. Okay, is that the head and that's another leg? Is that the head and that's something else? So many questions. So many questions. We gotta go under the land. The raid series. Oh yeah. Something I definitely want to do at some point. I gotta figure out.
If you want to do it all in one session, you'd probably need to set aside like a 5 or 6, like a long stream session block.
Okay.
Otherwise, you could break it up into 2 or 3 sections.
That's probably what will end up happening, but maybe we'll do that after finishing 3.2. That sounds fun. We'll do a couple sessions of the raid series. The frogs! I forgot about the frogs, the wizard frogs. They're so cute. And the brooms, the talking brooms. We have returned, Matoya. We need your information once again. You always have the answer. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? Yashtola. The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed, save one. Oh, no entry. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We will raise countries and destroy civilizations if it means finding Minfilia. We'll see about that. Jake can go. Take the magicless rogue too, if you like. He's no use to me. The rest of you will stay and work, and I'll heal no argument. Those are my terms. So we get to go with Thancred, nice. Oh, I should be delighted to accompany you. Lead the way, Jake. Thancred, no. Your etheric flow has been compromised. Do not deny it. To venture into an environment so thick with ether, so close to the ethereal sea, would be to risk further impairment, or worse. But Minfilia could be in there, waiting for us. And you could die. And for what? If she is waiting beyond, Jake will find her. Trust in him. Have faith. He's got his little covering back on. Bring her back to us. The Antitower now accessible. Bring her back to us, Jake. Oh, you're coming with us, Lalaki. Oh wait, is this a solo duty?
No, it's a dungeon. So I'm gonna promote you here.
Oh, okay. I see. So NPC support party or with other players. Yes, other players. But only 4 people can go in.
So you can decide who's tanking, who's healing, who's DPS.
I am fine to tank and get us all killed. Lalaki, Zara, and Karsina, feel free to decide between, your options. Duty support is available for this. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'll tank or DPS. I think DPS is probably the way to go. Karsina. Are you DPS? I can't see Karsina because I don't think they're... I think they're in an area where they can't join yet.
If you go to your little red and gold system buttons and you click the one that says party, you can choose party members, or you can just press O on your keyboard.
Oh. 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 Oh.
And in there you can see the class and job level for everyone in the party.
Oh, there's the Dragoon, level 90. Got it. Got it. All right, let's do it. Time to get some allies killed. Let's go. The nicest part about being the tank for stuff like this is that you kind of set the pace. The anti-tower. Look at the waterfall flowing up. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's an upside down tower. So the waterfall was actually flowing normally. The tower is just upside down. Look at all the little frogs running everywhere. Nice. Okay. Doesn't seem too out of the ordinary. And it definitely is not something we would have seen on the outside. I wonder, they kept talking about the anti-tower, but I was curious on if that was something that we would see, we were supposed to actually see from the outside or not, but... does not appear like it's something that we should have expected to see. I like the dancer abilities. They're so shiny. Whee! Whoa. These things feel very fragile. Whoa! Look at this guy. Horopkin. Mr. Horopkin. How did that still hit me? I totally moved out of the way. Cool looking amphibian. Boing. I wonder if we'll end up, when we actually approach the tower itself, flipping upside down and walking upside down to get in. Might be an MC Escher moment. What's also interesting about this dungeon, I don't know if future dungeons will do it as well, is that a lot of dungeons you can run through and just grab a whole bunch of bad guys and then super tank them all. But with this, because it's each level, you have to fight each one. It really forces you to take each one at a time. Each kind of group one at a time. Okay, we'll move out of this way early. Sorry, Lenny. Whee! Oh, big Froggo boy. You ready? Who dares approach the tower? Ones with ears to listen? How wonderful. Uh-oh. Sounds like some sort of audio attack. And like usual, I forget to turn him around. Okay, so he's playing musical instruments in that direction. That's nice. We can get a little music to go along with us. He just wants his own boss music. That's totally cool. Alright. We're on the lookout for ads. Or these little bubble things. Oh wait, I got turned into a frog! Did I step too close to the bubble? Okay, I'm curious on how that all worked out. Wallachie also got turned into a bubble. Okay, so there's two of them over there. Let's just really avoid them. Oh, I got dazed. Okay, let me get out of the way of whatever this is. Kill that guy. I think it's because we ran into a bubble that we got turned into the frog. I'm not positive about that, though. But we got him! Cute little toad. I like your hat. It's a fun hat. Oh, we got some gear. Let's just greet everything. Oh, we're flying! You traveled down the up staircase. So now we are traveling... Oh. Oh, bye. Lots of furniture floating around. Mimics! Why do I feel like this is also a mimic? Oh no, it's an actual treasure chest. Well, I am totally wrong on that account. My bad. Sorry, chest. You're only doing your best. Okay, you turned to a frog no matter what? Cool. Oh, there goes another. Nice little lantern thing. Homunculus. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Clemency! Why not? Ah! Too many things happening all at the same time. Oh, we got more homunculuses coming through. How do we destroy the doors? Can we attack the doors? I don't think we can attack the doors. It might just be keep destroying the waves until there are no more. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, the doors formed our staircase down. It's a very trippy area. Whoa! Hello, Mr. Jellyman. Yeah, they're kind of more like... putty. Very interesting texture. Greed, greed, greed. Greed everything. There's another lantern. Whoosh! Whooshes right by. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Oh, now we gotta fight a little bit of everything. They've been preparing us for this moment. wait for these two to come in. Gonna grab you. Grab you. Reprise all of you. Nice. Form the stairway down. To fight Ziggy. Hi, Ziggy. No, not. I want to panic. Oh, we got the thigh boots of striking. Ziggy save everyone. Ziggy hero. Okay. Well, Ziggy, can we recruit you to the Scions? You're not really helping by trying to murder us. Okay. Ah, those are bombs. That did not work out. Okay. They are charging up quite a lot, and I'm very nervous about what's gonna happen when they explode. Because I'm not attacking them. There we go. Okay. Okay. Can I attack him now? No. Oh. Okay. She has a line connecting her that she went and destroyed one of the stones. Okay, and then all of them got destroyed. How interesting. Okay, so now there's the 3 stones. They take a while to charge up, so let's see what happens when we try to destroy a bunch of them. Invalid target? Oh, I can't target them anymore. Okay. So now they shatter. Now can we pull? Oh, okay, so it blocks the explosion. Got it. Nice. And then it fires a shot. I see. I see. Sorry, Ziggy. Well, if you wake up, you can come be a hero with the Scions. We'll take you in. I know you tried to kill us, but I think your abilities are cool. Ziggy Stardust. Oh, the waterfall's going up. We're on the ceiling. Hello, wind-up Viking. Yar har. Oh wait, that's pirates. Oh. Whoa! Vikings with rocket launchers! I don't think that's what the OG Vikings had. I'm just saying. This had to be really fun to design as a game designer, because you design the whole layout and then you just flip it upside down. Look at the statues. Where minds toil. That statue's gonna come to life! I saw that coming. Robotic centaur. Nice. The upper reaches. Oh, we can't go down that way. Wind up Vikings, more of them. Where souls rest. Whoa. Hello, little buddies. And we have these. Oh. Okay, so the centers aren't gonna drop. Oh, we got 2 more guys up here. And 2 more over there. Oh, we got like 8. Okay. There's a lot of fighting. We have to beat each trial one at a time. Oh. All right. So you gave us a little extra, didn't you? Wow, these guys got some pretty big AoE. If you don't mind, I prefer you not be doing all of that AoE right on top of me. Got him. That's really cool. They're kind of on pedestals, but they're on, like, upward pedestals. We also got, like, fish earrings. Okay, oh, that's not creepy at all. We are Cal Cabrina. Adorable dolls, terrible dolls, yippee ho ho. Nope, I'm not feeling it. Am I looking at the camera when I'm looking up? It feels like I'm looking off to the side really far, but maybe I'm crazy. Oh, very creepy. Very creepy. How? Oh, I can't even run this direction. I'm stuck. It's gonna force me to go fight them. I want out. I want out. I'm going home. That's it. I'm getting out. I want to ride the waterfall back up to where we came from. All right, let's deal with these things. Do we fight them all or one at a time? Oh, okay. Repositioning. Nice laser. And that one did a little crying thing. Wow, lasers. Yeah, this is definitely not over yet. Yeah, so there's definitely some special way that we have to beat them. Or not. What? Oh my gosh, that just went from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh my gosh, get this out of here. You're so creepy. Oh, look, I have a kid. This is reminding me way too much of a baby, all right? This is wrong in all the wrong ways. All right, so we've learned that you can't attack from those other 3 sides. You have to attack from the front, which we can keep attacking because we're the tank, so it's fine. Dollhouse. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, we got 2 extra. Oh, we gotta beat these 2. All right, come here. Stop pounding on the floor. I will give you a bottle. Calm down. I can't stun her to stop her. Thank you. Knockout. I don't like the sound of that. Ow. Laser vision. Laser beams were coming out of her eyes! Ow. Okay. So don't attack on the other walls. Wait a minute, where am I? Am I inside the doll? Oh no! Help! I'm a doll! Free me! Oh, that is so disgusting. That was absolutely awful. Oh, that's nightmare fuel. Don't have an adorable, cute baby kid and then turn around and have to fight creepy doll babies, because that's just terrible. That's just absolutely terrible. I did not enjoy that one bit. Yeah, we haven't fought too many creepy guys, but that definitely was creepy for sure. We gotta take a quick picture. Definitely was creepy. I'm definitely sticking with the Plays Dead emote. That was facts for me. All right, so we can freeze us in that position. And then... okay, so now we can freeze them. Freeze them. Freeze us. And you're way over there. How am I supposed to freeze you? Launching off into space. I totally am down for it. This is gonna be the greatest and weirdest victory G-pose picture we've taken yet. I love it. It's so dumb. And perfect. That's awesome. Wasn't even what I wanted? No, I don't think anyone wanted those except for maybe me. But that's what makes it the greatest ever. You could always redo your emotes on it. I forgot this is actually MSQ. So the MSQ forces you to fight creepy dolls. It's terrible. We're here at the anti-tower to look into the sea of afterlife thing so that we can find Minfilia.
Feel. Think.
She sounds so bitter. Or just really harsh. Before she was really gentle, like, here, feel, think. And now she's like, here, feel, think. It's been a long time since we've gotten to see Heidelin.
Time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
This might just be a different voice actor. That's why I'm hearing it a little bit different. Is it Minfilia?
The word of the mother.
Oh.
We, who
Oh.
once called Minfilia.
We are the word of the mother, we who were once called Minfilia. So she's kind of been transformed. in her time here. Okay, can we get you back?
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet. Since I hearkened to her word.
Her eyes have changed as well. So much has changed.
Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea.
I think that was also the word of the mother that was saying the hear, feel, think, not Hydaelyn herself.
There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering.
I don't like where this is going.
We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world.
Yeah, I don't need the truth. Can we just have you back?
Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
Would be interesting is if this whole time the voice we've been hearing has been Minfilia, even though we didn't know it at the time, and neither did she. Okay, what is this truth upon the truth that the whole world has been built upon or something?
Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as
We're
one.
getting to fly together. That's so cool. Sorry for interrupting the dialogue.
But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound.
So Hydaelyn, the light, the planet, the darkness, the moon. It's ironic that Dalmond would become a moon too.
In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter.
In sundering the star, we did cry out. The barriers between planes chanced to falter. I don't know that I followed that at all. Summoning in sundering the star. I'm gonna double check the definition of sundering. I might be missing a fancy version of it. To sunder. Split, divided, or broken. Cleaved, rend, sever. This dividing the star, do we cried out, and the barriers to explain its chance to falter.
Across 10 and 3 were we then divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard.
10 and 3 could either be 13, or 10 and 3 could be 30, but I'm going to think 13. Just a different way of saying 13. Or we divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Of Hydaelyn.
Zodiark longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease.
So now we know Zodiark is like the being that the Ascians are trying to summon. I think we've heard the name before. It's not the first time we've heard of Zodiark, but we're getting a little bit of a bigger picture as to Zodiark is the darkness before the darkness was divided up into 13 different pieces, along with Hydaelyn.
They seek to tear
Shards.
down the barriers which surround the source.
Yeah, I don't know that Hydaelyn is the source anymore. The planet
they
Hydaelyn.
rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining.
Is that the calamities are the times when the planet comes, or the shards coming back together? Like the 13? So we've gone through the 7th calamities, 7 umbral eras. But if we get to 13, yeah.
They succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed.
And I guess that if it gets up to 13, then the darkness will be back to full power. That's only half.
Cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final.
What is happening?
The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea.
No, don't spend all your power. Oh my goodness, no. We came here for Minfilia.
Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
Seek what? Seek what? No, don't tell me that's the end of Minfilia. Don't tell me that's the end of Minfilia.
Thank the 12.
So if I don't continue to the story, then there's no way for the story to confirm that Minfilia is gone, which means that I can just keep living in a happy fantasy that Minfilia is definitely totally fine and will definitely be returning to us, just a fancy different way than whatever just happened. What? And I gotta go rewatch that like a dozen times to follow everything that was going on, because that's so much information. Split into 13 pieces, the darkness was separated into a different, plane, sort of, and that each time a calamity happens, some of the darkness is rejoining, which is why the darkness is growing in power, but Hydaelyn used the last of her strength to send us back into the real world. But does that mean that Hydaelyn's out of power, which is bad, because if she's completely out of power, then the whole star will collapse into blackness and darkness, and then everything will end? Just like, what? I like that idea, Thomas. Yep, okay, we're gonna pause the stream here, and we're just gonna rebuild a whole new character. Everything's gonna be great. We're gonna go back to the beginning and start over. Oh my goodness.
Did you find her? Did you find Minfilia?
No, I don't want to confirm that Minfilia is gone. I don't want to confirm that Minfilia is gone. I don't want it. Her. I mean, she did the crystal like shattering. Like that. That's pretty much always like the character is gone, but this is the ethereal sea.
I'm not sure I understand.
Neither do I, Alfino. Neither do I. She like merged with Hydaelyn, so I kind of feel like she's still alive, but like in Hydaelyn, like as like bonded with Hydaelyn somehow.
Nor am I. Cryle?
as unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
But it was her form that shattered, but not necessarily her. Because again, she joined with Hydaelyn. They've kind of merged and blended. Good to know that there is a difference between Hydaelyn and her voice.
Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone?
That's the question I'm asking. But I don't want the answer. I don't want the answer. Don't do it to me, Kryl. Don't do it.
But that cannot be. Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
What?
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die.
But not Minfilia. Not
The path
Minfilia.
you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
That's it?
Flamine's gonna murder us. Flamine's gonna straight up murder us. There's no way we survive this.
Okay, so I'm gonna, as bad as it probably is, I'm gonna hold out hope that because Minfilia has been joined with Hydaelyn, there is still the possibility and hope that eventually down the road, given Hydaelyn has enough strength and power, however it is that she gets her strength and power, that she might be able to give Minfilia back. Because again, her form disappeared, but there's still a possibility that her consciousness as a whole can be recreated, or can have a new ethereal body created. Because it's all ether, it's all energy, it's all whatever. This is probably pure copium, because I am going to be very, very, very sad if Minfilia is truly gone. Like, I think that she was one of those characters that during the whole time the Scions were gone, she was like the big one that we were waiting for to come back. Like, I wanted Yida and I wanted Papalyma to all come back. Wanted Thancred and Ystral and everyone to come back. But Minfilia was like the caretaker and that central pin for the Scions, and losing that pin is gonna be, I don't know, copium, full on copium, full on copium.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait!
He's gonna need a lot of time.
No.
A lot of time.
No, this is all wrong.
And it just ends there. Oh my goodness. Okay, do we finish, hold on, do we finish the talk with Alphino? Because I know that sometimes it's like, yeah, that's an actual finish. I assume that it's a finish because it's the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. She's not coming back, is she? Not yet. I have to, I have to have hope. I have to have hope. Not yet. She did what she thought was best. What now? Da, da, da. Like, I kind of want to say she did what she thought was best, but that makes it kind of sound like she gave herself up and is gone for forever. But I don't think so. So I think I'm gonna say what now. We carry on as we must. She went to great lengths to inform us of the enemy's designs. We stand, as ever, against the dark, as defenders of the light. Yet for how long, I wonder? How much more loss must me endure? Don't lose hope, Alphino. We can't lose your hope too, okay? We can't do it. We can't do it. It's too much. Too much. My goodness. My goodness. I think we can, without starting the quest, give Alphino a hug. As we get on one knee, because he's just such a short little boy. Short little boy. Yeah, I am going to go forward believing that Minfilia is on a very nice vacation off onto a wonderful crystal beach. Yeah. That was not how I expected that to go. That's for sure. That's for sure. There's a lot of stuff here that we've learned like a butt ton tonight that hurts the brain to kind of comprehend all of it. Because remember, we have a lot of questions on Aurosite, and does it originate on Eorzea, or did it come from this other planet? And Aurosite, we learned, leaks power, and that it is the leaking of the Aurosite that led to the corruption of the people from the other planet, which all became the Voidlings and everything. We haven't used it to try to hold too much power for a long period of time, because every time the Aurosite that we've used has gained power, it's basically immediately been spent to try to destroy an Ascian. We learned the Ascians definitely live in between, but there are sister realms. But now we've also learned that out of those sister realms, it's possible that there are a total of 13 of those mirror worlds, because those are the 13, or at least there were 13 pieces of the darkness that were split up, and that each calamity is them rejoining in some way. But the rejoinings, I don't necessarily think have to do with the planets rejoining, or like the mirror worlds rejoining, but maybe it does. I'm not sure. And we know that one of them became the Void. So if there are a bunch of other ones out there, what's going on with them? How's that all put together. But I know there's a lot of this that I'm barely scratching the surface, and so I'm trying to make sense by only seeing a tiny fraction of the information. And then I think we can take hope in just the fact that Minfilia is now the word of Hydaelyn, which means she's joined Hydaelyn in some form or fashion. So that doesn't mean Minfilia is necessarily 100% gone, because at the very least she is a part of Hydaelyn, so we know that, which is a small comfort. And we can hear Minfilia / Hydaelyn. So in some sort of way, we still have some communication with Minfilia. Now that she is the word of Hydaelyn, it may be that we are able to hear Hydaelyn more often, even though she is extremely weak. But she did say something about her spending the last of her energy to return us back to the planet, which is not good. I'm like, stop spending your energy to do stuff. You know, it's fine. I don't know. How do we recharge Hydaelyn? Where is the socket that we can plug? Do you think it's a USB-C or maybe USB-A that she takes? Or do we have to go with something bigger and get like a power comm or something of that nature? Like what kind of charging port does Hydaelyn need? We got to recharge Hydaelyn, okay? That's our current objective. Don't worry about the Ascians. Don't worry about the crazy things. We're going to recharge Hydaelyn somehow. Yeah, no, I cannot imagine not doing the coils and the Triad. There's just so much that goes on in all of them. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Man, I think that we are gonna call it quits here. It's a perfect time. It's a nice 11 o'clock my time. Thank you for everyone who kind of joined along for the ride and hung out. And man, it's been fact bomb after fact bomb after fact bomb, lore bombs, if you will, and before we finish the 3.0 patches. So Alexander and the Alliance raids. Still haven't done the coils. Thomas, do the coils. Do the coils. They're definitely worthwhile. Absolutely worthwhile. Definitely 100% worthwhile. Alexander and the Alliance raids. So what we may do is we may pick one of those two to start next stream and run with that. And if we don't finish it, that's fine. We'll just keep it going the next time around. That'll also give me time to keep leveling up my white mage stuff. What I will say is a quick update for everyone. We will not be streaming next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving. For those of you who aren't in America, we'll be celebrating Thanksgiving next week. So Thursday night, we will not be streaming. However, I will update on the Discord and then obviously pre-upload on YouTube whether we're streaming Wednesday or Friday. It is extremely likely that we're going to be streaming either Wednesday or Friday, probably Wednesday. But I'll let you know which one of those 2 days it is that we end up doing our streaming on, because we're going to pick one of those and have fun with it. So we can also summon this cute little frog guy and add him to our our minion collection. Harshnafond, we can't summon him. We can't summon him. He's too cute. He's too cute. We have to keep him safe and precious. We can't let him out. Keeping him safe. Oh, you have Wind Up Kryl. That's so adorable. She's even smaller. She was already small, but now she's even smaller. Ow. How is she so small? Find someone to run you through for the story if nothing else was. Yeah, definitely. Porque los dos?
I was saying, why not stream both days?
Oh, I see. I was trying to figure out los, because I know dos. But yeah, why not both? That's an excellent question, and probably because one of those nights I'm going to be at the in-laws, so can't do both. But because I'm probably going to be at the in-laws for Thursday as well, and then also maybe Wednesday or Friday, but I'll keep you all updated. But for now, thank you everyone for coming out. It's been fun. I say that very loosely because the very end of the stream was not fun. It's been mind-blowing. It's been somewhat informative, but as always, I pretty much end with more questions than answers. It's been epic, because that's definitely true. The last of the Warring Triad Trials was epic. But at the end of the day, it's been just awesome to participate and have you all along for the journey. It's been great. So thank you all. And we'll see you all next Wednesday or Friday. Have a great one. Bye.